Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I have a very special guest here with me tonight. Before we start anything, I have the one and only Kelp Pill.
Well, hello there. Hello, everyone.
Ooh, didn't expect that one, huh? Anyway, so, um, today we are going to be reading some of Jorrun's poetry, if the title didn't already suggest anything otherwise. Um, I'm hoping that we'll get a nice roast out of it. I'm thinking a roast for dinner. Um, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's go through the chat and see who's here. I only have like three people in chat, I think. I have like nine people in total, but like three people in chat. I have Fantastic Planet. Hello. Some jealous basement dweller. Hey, I finished your character, by the way. I just haven't sent it. I'm so sorry. Sloth Cat. Hello. Of course, Kelp Pill. Anthony R. I'm going hungry. Did I do it right? I did it right. And Mandy S. Hello, my lord. Welcome. Joey's Teacap. Kelp Pill is otaku. Are you otaku, Kelp Pill?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness. An otaku, is somebody, well, you definitely are not one. But it's somebody who is kind of like a shut-in and like really likes anime and stuff.
Oh,
So, I
so
mean, if you
Joey's
didn't even
making
know what
fun
the
of
term
me?
was,
Is that what you're saying?
I think Joey's making fun of you.
Yeah, ban that dude.
Ugh, Banhammer down on Joey. Sorry, Joey. Sorry, Joey. Kitty
The
Velociraptor and Don Delieta, welcome. What was that?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like the only Japanese weird thing I know is the kappa, because it's a turtle demon in
Yes.
folklore that has a bowl of water on its head, and if you
Mhm.
dump the water out, you kind of incapacitate it.
Yes. I play Animal Crossing, and there's a character in there called Captain. He runs a ship, and he is also a kappa, so that's the only reason why I know that.
Uh, I have a crazy Japanese novel with him as the main character.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, boy. I don't want to know what goes on in that novel. I really don't. But I think we should just get started. So let me fix my screen here because I have my stream starting soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and show all of the Fresno Nightcrawlers. Fresno Nightcrawlers. Cyber Squeak just said the magic words. Fresno Nightcrawlers. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I called it.
Oh my god. Can we sit down for just a second and talk about how fucking cute the Fresno Nightcrawlers are?
Okay. Are they anything like Madagascar fire millipedes? Because those are awfully cute too.
Oh my gosh, do you not know what the Fresno Nightcrawlers are?
Oh, the pants, the walking
The
pants.
pants, the walking pants, yes.
I love the walking pants. Although I did see how they did that.
The
Oh,
pants were
really?
made
They're
for
not real.
walking.
No, but can we pretend they are? Because they're so cute.
We can pretend they are.
Because they're precious. How did they do it?
I mean, what you'd imagine is basically a pair of like starched pants on a clothesline.
Really? That's sad. I
But
love them with all my heart.
they are adorable and creepy all at the same time. And I
Yes.
say the first video that came out with the pants walking across like the parking lot still gives me the shivers.
It's
And
so
then the
creepy.
mama and the baby walking through the trees, it like gives me a little case of the feels.
It's like it's so terrifying because like I know that if I ever saw one of those in real life, I would probably shit myself and try to run away, but would be paralyzed with fear. Um, but like it also like I want to look at them and give them things.
I want to know what they feel like. Could you pet them? Like, could you give them a good
Yes.
scritching? You know?
Yes. Do they have like a spot behind their ear that they really like? Come on.
And like,
Pat
what are
them.
goodies to Fresno night crawlers? You know?
Yes. What can I give you? Do you like shiny rocks? Do you like fruit? What do you eat? I want to give you things.
There is a dude that he won't say the location, but he says that he has a gifting exchange with a Bigfoot, and he experiments. He tries all, like he started with fruit, and sometimes they'll try chocolate bars. They really like Snickers, apparently.
The nuts.
As hmm?
It's the nuts.
The nuts. You're probably right. But I like reading. He's pretty funny. If you can, I don't know if he does much anymore, but he used to like go on like Coast to Coast or some of the other, paranormal woo woo
Yeah.
community.
Ooh. Well,
But that
I
has
think
nothing to do with poetry.
it has nothing to do with poetry. Now, I could write poems about the Fresno Nightcrawlers. I would, and I shall, and I will. I think I'm gonna start a Tumblr just to do that. Um, but everyone likes Snickers, though. Yeah, yeah, they're kind of irresistible. I'm not
I
gonna
like
lie.
Snickers.
Snickers are delicious. But we're gonna go ahead and start with these poems. Let me turn on a little bit of background music,
Ooh,
so that the
poetry music.
stream. It's just gonna be some Animal Crossing music because they have like 3-hour compilations of them. So like,
3 hour what?
stop! I can't say the word compilation. I have to
I
say
don't
it
think you just
slowly.
said it.
Well, I have to say it really slow, or else I won't be able to say it correctly. And my husband just made fun of me because of it.
Well, I have a 50-50 chance of saying revocation incorrectly, so
Oh, hey, congratulations.
I
For
must be
uh,
lucky.
for saying the word that she only says 50% of the time, right?
like cinnamon?
Yeah, I say cinnamon right all the time though. Okay. Okay, so it's just gonna be some little music box music in the background, just something very light. While we read these beautiful words. And I sent them to you, right?
Yes, yes, I'm feeling my troubadour spirit coming out as I as
Okay.
I glance upon them.
Excellent.
I feel like I need
Excellent.
a lute.
Absolutely. This music is kind of looty. So
Ooh,
the
lutey.
chat, the chat gets it. But this first one is called Fear. And do you want to start us off or
I'll totally read Fear.
go ahead?
Fear by Jorrun Comedy. What are you afraid of? I don't fear death. I fear a life poorly lived. I fear stereotypes. Anyway, I fear getting old and having nothing to show for it all. Failure is scary. Nothingness is terrifying. Unfulfilled dreams become my nightmares. Oh, the time. I'm guessing he's meant the time I have wasted already.
Oh my god, homie didn't proofread these.
He didn't even proofread him, guys. I'll say the line as written.
Yeah.
Oh, the time I have wasted already. I keep myself in a haze so as not to remember my disappointment, a vicious circle of perpetual sorrow slash frustration. Fear what others say, die a broken man. Missed opportunities fly by your head. Mediocrity becomes your greatest goal. Living with living the mundane your greatest destiny. I'd much rather die than live as you do. Tell me it can't be done, but get out of my way as I do it. Believe or die.
So after all of these, I feel like I want to give, opinions and I want to go back and forth with you. Because I imagine you intake some literature in some way,
I
shape, or form.
I have done a little literature from time to time. Yes.
Fresno Nightcrawler fanfic.
That's my thing. That's all I do. I just
I
write.
will I will totally write
I
Nightcrawler
spent
fanfic.
my formative years writing fanfic, so I've definitely dabbled. But like, what do you think of this as a whole piece? Like, imagine that this was, like, who would you say wrote this?
I mean, this does sound. I mean, it's it's like overused, like words, stereotypes. There's no new or personal imagery. This is
Mhm.
all like anyone could have written this. That's the problem. Doesn't say anything about Jorrun.
Actually, I think it does. It says that he's a very boring fucking person.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean, that's the meta analysis. Come on, you're getting ahead of me.
Because
No, you're absolutely right.
this just makes me feel like either a very young teenager wrote it or like somebody put a Hallmark poem in like an AI online or something and then had them write a poem.
This
So it
reminds
was like written
me
by a robot.
of when I was like 17 and I was like, if I ever have any medical issues, just kill me because I don't want to be limited.
You can see the Reddit post now. I asked an AI to write a series of edgy poems that would help me groom children, and these are the results.
Yes, that's basically what this is. Like this is just the first one. We have several, and there's three others that I read in a previous stream that I didn't send you. And if we have time in the end, I'll send them to you. But do you have anything else to add about this beautiful poem?
I mean, just like when I see the word fear, I'm a simple little kelp pill. And I always go to Dune, right? Because Dune has so much to do with fear. I don't know if you're a Dune fan. I'm a Dune fan. And
I
I
know
always
of it.
think, I don't, there's an iconic scene where, you know, he, Paul puts his hand in a box by the Bene Gesserit, and you see his hand in the film, like just melting away because there's like fire and pain, and he keeps saying these mantras to himself, like fear is the mind killer, and there's like a whole litany of other things, but I always think of like fear is the mind killer, and this poem does not express that at all.
Hmm. I feel like I
I
feel
know you
like
just said that, Tron. I know that's what triggered my memory. Thank you very much, sir.
I
But
unfortunately haven't been paying much attention to the chat. I spent my formative years studying the blade. Fuck, I wish I would have done that.
Now that the
Dune
barbarians are at the
is a good
gates.
raid.
Yeah.
I'll ban
Um
Father Tron right now.
Get, I
Here,
think you have a rank. Get him, girl.
yeah, I just put him in timeout.
Wiki better?
The large fathertron.
He needs to go in the corner and think about what he said.
I don't have the come box open right now, so I can't tell
Oh,
people to come or not to come. I have this thing. It's a super long explanation, but it's this gambling term that my husband calls the come box,
It's from the
COME,
craps table.
oh my.
and I have this like sign that says come and don't come that I flip every so often, depending on what the chat says, whether or not they are allowed to come or not. They get to choose.
And now he comes in with his alt, so I have to ban that too.
Goodbye. Hey, I don't get a choice here. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Tron's a good guy. It's all just fun.
Um, but yeah, I feel like Homie just put like a poem into like an AI thing online and just if this were 2022, of course, because this was made, I don't even know when. This is these are all from his website.
If he like submitted this into like a literature or poetry or even fucking like, can I curse on your stream? I can curse on
Of
your
course
stream,
you
right?
can.
Okay, just making sure. But if he fucking turned this into like even like a creative writing class where anything will go, right?
Mhm.
Like the professor or facilitator or whoever would like return this with like minimum effort C minus. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
did technically write a poem, which was the assignment, but dude, it's like a collection of cliches under the word fear.
Like I feel like this is somebody who's never actually experienced these kinds of things, just
Yes.
trying to write about them. Like he's only ever seen it in movies and stuff like that. So, cuz like
Mm.
so I don't want to say that the guy's autistic or anything like that cuz I'm not a fucking doctor. Um but there's this trait um and I've experienced this with like my autistic family members. Um People will try to mask in different ways, and one of the ways that kids tend to do it is that they hide behind a character or a trope from television or movies or media that they've taken in a lot of. And I feel like Homie just took that and never grew out of it.
What trope do you think he's mirroring with? The
All of them. Anyone he can get his grubby little hands on, that's what it is. Because he does this, and then, like, there's all of his, like, his "yeah ha ha" or whatever bullshit that he does, like the "hey kids" and all that stupid bullshit that he does, the way he acts, like the way he kind of expresses himself, just slightly more exaggerated than the normal person, so it's enough to where you notice him, but not enough to where you tell him to stop because it's socially acceptable.
It's almost like he's trying to find, like, I think many people, especially people who like to perform or want to perform, in any capacity, really, they want to have something that they're identifiable, that is associated with their persona. And I think that type of stuff leads totally into that. Like, I'm the sassy Latino Portuguese guy with a funny
Ugh,
laugh, you
yeah.
know, and it just doesn't work on any level.
A freckled what? I hate you, dude. Stop making me look at the chat. I'm completely distracted. You made a point, and this fucking idiot came in chat and said, "Hey kids, want to see a freckled fleshed worm?" What the fuck?
I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie.
A freckled flesh worm? Ew. Um, I think I've added all I could to this.
You were doing the
Yes,
thing about Jordan doing the "hey kids," so I was adding to that.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Um, okay, so let's move on to the next one. This next one is called Alone.
ugh.
Oh my god. I've never read these. Do you want to do the honor, or do you want to
Yeah.
let me, or
Or you want to alternate?
I can do whichever one. I'm asking whatever you want, girl. This is
Ugh.
your kingdom.
Oh
I'm
no.
handing the crown to you for now.
Oh wow. Oh, it fits me so well.
Yes.
All right, I'll read it. Alone. The October wind slices through me, chilling to the marrow. Leaves depart their happy home and fall helplessly to earth. The wind tosses me also and reminds me of how lonely the world is when you have no one to call your own. Ooh, nice ownership there. I see many faces out there smiling, aglow with joy, arms wrapped tightly around their special someone, their soulmate, or at least someone who sees them as capital S special. In this world of lovers, mates, and couples, I am an alien, for no one loves me. I am alone.
Oh
I
my god.
traverse the earth, go down every path, road, boulevard. Was that a question? I don't think that was a question. Anyway, searching among uh, all eyes, every color and every shape. Again, question.
What the fuck?
I don't know why those are questions. Looking into their souls, wondering where the other half of mine it lay, but never really expecting it to exist? Could you be the one? Are you the person who will end my exile? But no. Once again, the oldest problem surfaces. A heart met, beautiful, pure, sweet, and bound already to another. It seems I cannot find a true angel who eyes do not burn passionately another's name. I don't even know what that sentence means. And
The
snow falls and seasons change, and I remain alone.
homie really just took all that time to say I ain't getting no pussy.
And I deserve it because everyone else gets it. But I am exiled because I can't get pussy. Like, I don't think we do that, really. But whatever.
I'm sorry, you can't come into this establishment, sir. You're a virgin.
I mean, you can't like, from what I understand, I've never been to a swingers party or anything like that, but I typically know that some establishments you need to have, at least a lady. Doesn't have to be your lady, just a lady to get in.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
besides that very specific, niche business, I think I think we all are single for times in our lives and many times longer than we would like. But I've I would write shit like again, I this is like teenager poetry.
Mhm.
And he's 50.
Mhm.
So fucking there was no internet to put these up on when he was, he made even if he wrote them when he was a teenager, he still read them, thought they were good and fucking uploaded them to a shitty website.
Ugh. Um, I I wish I could express in words how fucking mediocre this is. Um, I feel like Wes Most said it the best. He called everything fluff. Um, and that's giving fluff. It's not the breakthrough that he thought it would be. Like when I think of loneliness, I think of, the darkest point in my life where I literally pushed people away for whatever fucking reason, I want to put in the poem, but like I would sit there and talk about how fucking how how disabling and like straight up torturing it can be. Like I wouldn't be able to put it into eloquent words, but I could probably be able to tell you a lot more in the same amount of words by just
I would guess you could write a similar poem just using the words that he included in the shitty poem and make
yeah,
it your own.
honestly, I think anyone in chat right now is capable of doing that.
I just dropped some poetry for you guys.
This poetry is literally the equivalent of an unenthusiastic hand job while a Hallmark movie plays in the background.
Oh
It's
man.
true.
There's like a predator with a hand job video that sounds exactly like that and I can't remember his name.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is like the most like unenthusiastic blow. Well, actually, it was a blow job, not a hand job. And the woman looks so disinterested, and the dude looks so disinterested. It's like, why
Why?
bother?
Yeah, why are you
Like,
doing
why are
this
you
to
filming
yourself?
this? And and then made the choice to upload it to somewhere where other people could view it.
That's fucking good. That's funny. That's funny. Do you have anything else to add about this beautiful piece of art?
No, I've already forgotten it. Actually, I will say one thing, and not just about this poem, but the last two poems, and I think there's a few more. Fucking choose a better background, dude. And like
Ugh.
red text like went out with fucking live journal.
He thought it was so fucking edgy.
You know. Bear on a tricycle? Yes. I know exactly.
Oh my god, we've all been there. I think I've definitely had my fair share of those.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
if you have to ask, is this gonna take forever?
are you almost done? Because I'm tired.
Like I'm getting carpal tunnel here. Sorry, that was inappropriate.
No, it
This is why
wasn't. You're
I get this
fine.
is why I get in trouble.
No, no, you would never get in trouble here unless you say
Uh
something racist.
oh, I mean, it'd probably be funny. If it was going to be racist, it'd be really funny. It'd be like a Blazing Saddles joke or something.
Yeah, yeah, but like, I
Not
mean,
like
unless you do
heartfelt
something
racist. That's
heinous.
no fun.
No, that ruins everything.
That's like bottom tier stuff.
Mm, mm-hmm. Okay, so this one, the title reminds me of "You Don't Own Me" by Leslie Gore. So I'm gonna go in. Oh,
Ask Kelp how the ancient Somalians defeated
Oh
Kaindakai.
shit.
oh. So how did they, Kelp? Would you like to tell me?
Well, that name, which I'm not going to repeat, is trying to derail me. The Somalians and the Khan never interacted. Wine lovers, H word. So there. And the
Oh,
OP one is the best.
I was sitting there trying to read that, like, what the fuck does that say? I got it.
No.
I'm fucking dyslexic though.
I mean, on my most recent streams, people like to derail me with like ancient history, and now it's taken on this new turn, like this new monster has arisen where it's like like unequivocally incorrect history facts. Like Sumerian becomes Somalians. So like, oh, tell us about how the Somalians invented language. Just to
Of
like get me
course.
to rant on history at the ends of my streams. Although
Oh,
last night we talked about all sorts of stuff like cartel dismemberment videos
ooh,
and
those are
funky
always
town.
fun.
Yes, it was biblically accurate angels came up in another stream.
Those
Anything
freak
can
me out.
happen. They do, all those eyes, right?
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh.
Ugh.
Be not afraid. I think not. I'm sorry. I'm going to be afraid. Fuck out of here with those eyes.
But I
Hello,
do.
Crime Watch Bailey. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, Crime Watch incoming, baby. Hello, and non-sexual hugs to you, although maybe semi-sexual hugs, just a little bit.
Of course.
Oh my gosh, Cyber Squeak. Tell me about Horace playing volleyball with his son. Shame on you. It wasn't Horace. It was Texcatlipoca was the one who was the big volleyball game with the Maya and the Incas and the Aztecs. They loved that game. Shout out to Mesopotamians for inventing cuneiform. Thank you, Large Father Tron. Do you want to be fun
Potassium.
again? See, this is what my streams have become now. Everyone trying to get me to like.
Derail.
And then I can't talk about Jorrun for 4 hours.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well anyway, let's go back and
Yes.
this next poem is called You Don't Love Me. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just gonna be fucking him crying because he doesn't get pussy again.
The man wants pussy, and he hasn't had it possibly ever.
Poor thing.
Oh, do you want? Okay, I can read it again. I can.
Oh no. I if you want to give yourself a break,
I'm gonna. I would love to suck down more of my vodka Collins. So.
then go ahead. Suck it down, girl. I got you.
Woohoo.
Lord.mp3.
I hear that. I hear them ice cubes. Okay, you don't love me. All I could ever want, a tender heart, a beautiful soul, a loving way. A loving way of what? A loving way? Shut the fuck up. The one who's always here and isn't afraid to tell me all. I could fill a page on just your good points, but one thing is missing. You don't love me. Oh my god.
He wants himself a dummy mommy.
All the times we talked, all the
Oh,
he
wait,
doesn't want.
I'm sorry. Did Mr. Ravioli just say he wants a Dami mommy?
No. Jorrun wants a Dami mommy, but that's
No,
not true
no, I
because
know.
he's an alpha male.
But just the term, I've never heard that before. And dos puntos to you, sir, because that is hilarious.
You just got 2 points in Spanish, dog.
What?
You got 2 points in Spanish
Why?
because you said Dami mommy, and Kelp Pill has never heard that term. But no, he's an alpha male. He would never want a Dami mommy. He would want to be the Dami mommy.
was one. How would she not know what they are?
Well, no, people consider Kelp Pill a Dami mommy, unfortunately.
I haven't told Kelp.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a silly sub girl.
Oh, well, you heard it here, folks. I know something about Kelp Pill that all of you don't! Anyway. Fuck, where was I? And all the times we talked, all the emotion and the affection, all the secrets shared, and he puts commas in there randomly, I think.
I used to be a random comma putter inner. And, many professors and TAs beat that out of me.
But I mean, obviously you grew out of it. Homie's out here at least 20 years old.
And what gets
Posting
me,
this shit.
if I put out anything that could be considered, even if it was like a stupid little website, I sense angel fire all over these screenshots.
Yeah.
But I would fucking at least give it to have somebody look at it. I mean, he's not even putting spaces after the fucking commas.
Seriously. It's like he doesn't think there needs to be he doesn't need to hit the space bar after he does the comma.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't I
It,
hmm. I could
but
sit
I'm
here
a.
and talk about all of his. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, the grammar and punctuation. I mean, we could just like parse every sentence, and I'd be like, "That's a fucking dangling, you know,
I feel like
modifier."
we could go in with a red pen and just correct it like an English teacher, but motherfucker already used red
I
for his
know.
font.
And I just don't get like this is just. I'm assuming this came before. That's a big assumption, but I'm assuming this came before the stuff you put up at like Jorrun Comedy and stuff and sings
Get a
and.
few guesses between you two in chat. What are the odds that in high school Jordan did a book report on Lolita?
I.
You
That see
know,
that would take effort. I don't even know. Like that would be so.
I feel like he would think of it as such, like he would praise it for being such a good piece of literature, but in reality he's just in it for the lowly shit, like
Like the
like he
description of like.
He would
Yeah.
probably worship it like people worship Charles Dickens.
honestly, oh god, I'm glad he was like never open about, like, I'm sure he doesn't read, and I'm not saying that if you don't read you're stupid, I'm just saying that I'm sure he doesn't read
He's
because
just stupid and doesn't read.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
I couldn't even make it through that, but now John could probably make it through that, but
But this is
He
the
couldn't make
poetic
it through it
version of his approach to the way
with
he
both
made
hands.
videos. He never checked it. He just uploaded
Mhm.
it, even though it was shit.
I I feel such an insecurity, and I think that's part of the reason why I go live instead of upload videos now, but I have such a bad insecurity on like of like uploading something and then like not people not believing that it's good, but like people seeing blatant errors that I didn't see. Like, ooh, that I hate that. I hate that so much. And like I couldn't imagine posting something like this, not reading through it.
Mm-hmm.
Like proofread your shit, dog. That's like rule number 1 that they teach you in like first grade when you're learning how to build paragraphs. Like you build your paragraph, you write it all out, and then you proofread it.
Yeah.
Cybersqueak, I'm always in a mood. I'm always in a mood.
Well, and I am someone who I am a terrible self-editor. Like if
Mhm.
I write an essay and I try to read through it and find my own typos and whatnot, I don't see them because my brain will auto correct it for me, and we see with our mind and not our eyes most of the time. So I never see all the terrible stuff that I will put in a first draft of a paper, and I literally have to have someone else read it for me, or there'll be things like I will say like so and so is the king of England, and I will be missing the is. Like that is the type of
Oh
like
no.
basic level bullshit I will do. And I have to have someone proofread it. But I've realized that, and now if I write anything that is going to be public facing, you know, I try to have another person read it, even if it's like two sentences. Like I don't trust myself.
Yeah, I second guess myself a lot when I like post anything like on my community post. I thought I was going to post a lot more, but no, cuz I just give myself anxiety by like does this make sense? Am I like are people going to read this right? Were people going to think that I insinuate something else? Like maybe if I missed a comma or something, like people will take this
Hmm.
the wrong way. Like, oh, and that's my worst fear.
Although, little Easter egg for anyone who does read anything that I write, if it's anything of substance, I will always create a sentence where I can put a semicolon.
Really?
Yes.
Aw, I like
Like,
that. I like that.
because the semicolon is like the unsung hero of connecting two independent but related ideas.
Mhm. Yeah, much better than a comma.
It's so much, it doms those commas, man. Just
Oh
doms
yeah.
them. All right, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
on
you're
some
good.
derail.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Cookie whoopie pie spoilers. All Jordan poetry is the fucking same. Yeah, but it's so fun to like scrutinize it, and like read it as if it were like actual poetry, and like try to analyze it as if it were actual poetry, because it just
Mhm.
loops you around in circles over and over again. It's like a merry-go-round.
So like fear alone and the lack of love, all
It's like
equivalent
trying to
to
do a
Jorrun
soil
isn't getting
analysis of
laid.
a pile of dog shit.
Yeah, seriously. What?
So that's like trying to do soil analysis on a pile of dog shit.
Well, yeah, that's the point. I think it was Jake the dog that said there's a lot of interesting smells in poop. And listen, I'm poking around in poop right now.
Oh my goodness, just Lauren Armstrong, professionally poked around in poop.
Yes, he did. He had his
That's right.
septic business.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, um all the times we talked, all the emotion and the affection, all the secrets shared and innermost desires revealed, I began to fall for you, the one who was perfect for me, and yet you always saw yourself as unlovable. The one who was perfect. Oh, I'm reading the same line again. I had at last found the most special girl, pure of spirit and true of heart. I thought that all I felt was being returned in signs, hints, unspoken tokens of affection. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I skipped to the next one. Um, Tokens of affection until the day when you told me the truth that you've never loved me. Have you, nor are you on your way. What? You
Doesn't make sense.
you've never loved me. I have you, nor are you on your way. Okay, I feel alone. You say you wish fervently, I guess. Fervently, I don't know, that you could return my feelings. But the reality is that no matter what I say or all that I might do for you, you will never love me. Nothing is within my power to change that fact. So I live with it and it kills me. How much do you want to bet that it's some girl that he harassed online for however long, and she finally got tired of it and was like, "You know what, dude? I'm not interested. Leave me the fuck alone."
Oh yeah, I'm getting like huge I can't remember his first name, Amato vibes from him. Like he's the type of dude who like falls in love with a stripper or like falls in love with a cam girl.
I want to take
And
you away from all of this.
yes, I want to save you, but you don't love me. And he's like now that we've like had 3 poems now, like he's using the same phrases like true, you're true in your heart, true of heart, pure of spirit. He said all that
Ugh.
shit in the last poem about being alone.
Yeah, seriously. He has nothing new.
Mm-mm.
Nothing fucking original. Like, come on, it really isn't that difficult to come up with thoughts in your head, dude. You're supposed to be a creative. Get with the program.
And there are tools out there like, oh, I don't know, a fucking thesaurus. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you don't have to say true and, you know, angel and I don't know, all the other bullshit he says. Like, there are interesting words out there. Use them.
Fucking get a dictionary, dog, please. Vast is cranky. I'm always cranky, Cornville Three-Way. I'm surprised you don't know that already.
Hello, Cornbell Freeway. How's that face reveal coming along?
Yeah, accent reveal. Oh shit. Never mind.
That was funny.
Fuck. Do you have anything else that you'd like to add? Because we kind of just this one I think is the worst one out of the bunch.
So far, I would agree. So, of what I've experienced, I would
Bad,
have
but
to
it can
agree.
always get worse.
That's the thing with Jorrun. You think you've reached the bottom, but you just got to find the next rabbit hole to jump down.
You just gotta dig a little deeper.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do the next one. And I don't know how to pronounce the first word. Ambivalence?
Am-
Ambivalence?
ambivalence. The wall. What is him with like slash? Is WB/H here?
Wibish. No, I don't think he's here. I haven't seen him.
I think maybe
He
that is
came
the
in and said
true
something about don't
origin.
come.
Oh, did he come in and say something about don't come?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wibish has been the one to like flip the switch mostly on the come box. So when he comes in, usually I change it to don't come because he's not allowed to come.
Oh, he's not allowed to come. Has he been a
No,
bad boy?
absolutely. The
Oh.
worst. The worst. He's been such a pain in the ass. He knows exactly what he did. He knows what he did.
One of my favorite like unsung scenes from TCAP is in the Travis Fowler interrogation, and Catherine Reed like offers him water, and he refuses because he doesn't deserve it. He's like he
Yes!
says, he's like,
Yes!
"Oh, I don't deserve any water," and I'm like, "Damn, subby sub there."
No, mistress, I don't deserve it.
That's right.
Oh my god. Okay, do you want to take care of this one?
I will definitely take care of this one. Ambivalence slash the wall. Although it's a little small, so I might stumble a little bit. Yes. Is it we? Is that a we? I can't tell because it's like a red word over white.
Yeah, we were close.
Okay, thank you. My computer monitor doesn't actually. Let me go to the original and see if I can. Nope, it doesn't let me get it. It doesn't let me embiggen it, as it were. Yes, we were close once. I held you tight and thrived in your embrace. I'm sorry, I'm really having a hard time with this one.
Hold that thought, girl. Hold that thought. Cookie
Yes.
Whoopie Pie in the chat said, "What if I told you I had one of his short stories that he called a poem that I withheld from the dump because it's so goddamn boring?"
I would say so. I mean, I don't know if it's like worthy of like its own stream, but I would be down to to see it.
Yeah, same here. I'm curious. My curiosity is definitely piqued. Cookie Whippy Pie. My Discord and my email are in the top of the screen. If you want to send those my way, I would be very grateful. Okay, let's continue.
Is it you shared your soul? It's like when it goes over white, I cannot see it in the screenshot you sent over.
You shared your soul.
You bared.
Oh,
your
you
soul.
bared, yeah.
This is like, deciphering the fucking Rosetta Stone here.
Yeah,
You
for
bared
real.
your soul to me, and I revealed my secrets all. We were friends? That's like the lamest like follow-up sentence. We were friends first and foremost, and that was the cornerstone of our relationship. The one thing more precious to me than any other relationship we might have had together. We had respect, admiration, trust, caring, and empathy. Next, we tried for love. Then it all came crashing down. You decided you didn't want love. Friend zoned. and, and I freaked and screamed at you. We stopped talking, becoming strangers to each other, and a wall came up between us, mutually acknowledged silently. Later, we reconciled, realizing the pain each had caused the other. Yet, the wall remained, blocking our deepest thoughts and feelings from coming through. For we never achieved the same closeness again. We did
Miss. I think.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
miss.
Yes, yep, miss. We did miss each other when we weren't talking, but didn't care enough to strive to reclaim our past bond. Ambivalence grew in our garden of love, and the vines that adorn the walls of secrecy. And I wish to once again be the confidant I once was to you. But I don't care enough to put the needed effort into accomplishing the goal. And the loss robs me of the richness of your company, and I wonder if you dream of boring a hole in the wall too.
Boring is right. Holy shit. What the fuck is that last paragraph? What does that even mean?
I mean, to me, it's a really poorly way of saying, like, meh. I mean, you could
Yeah,
literally replace that entire paragraph with meh.
honestly. Oh my gosh, Cornville Three-Way says glory hole.
Oh my God, glory hole. You know, Stanley knew a lot about glory holes there, Cornville Three-Way. I mean, he
I've
taught us glory hole etiquette. Thank you very much.
Oh, did he?
Oh yeah, there's a whole Pete call where he tells Pete how you signal to the glory hole, you know, the dick sucker end half of the glory hole. Like how you say, like, hey baby, I want to stick my dick in this hole. And then like there's a little like signal back, like, all right, dude, anonymous dude, stick your dick in the hole and I'll suck it. And what I find really bizarre about the Stanley stuff is he said he made a big point out of explaining is that a lot of times he would want to meet the dude on the other side of the glory hole and then they could go somewhere and like get a hotel room or something. And yeah, Cornville Three-Way, you're considered a rube at all the local glory holes, I've been told. Just saying. Um, and to me, that is like bizarre because the fascination with a glory hole is like the anonymity of it. That you
Mhm.
don't know what's sucking your dick on the other side of that wall. It could be a robot, it could be a trained monkey, it could be a
Ooh.
dude, it could be an alien. Like you don't know, and that's part of the fun, I would imagine.
Yeah, I
Like you
think
don't want to
so.
meet the dude who sucks your dick in a glory hole,
Yeah, you're not trying to cuddle afterwards.
right? Like you don't go to a glory hole for cuddling. I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I believe. But I alien BJs, that's right. Big Cat Joe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, those grays, they've got the technique down.
I mean, hey, whatever works, man. Like,
What people don't know is before all the anal probing, they were doing BJ experiments.
oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? The A Lamaus really, really got they did their research before they did the whole butt stuff. They knew that they had to ease into it.
Is there a female equivalent to glory hole?
A shame stick?
Um, no, because women are like that's totally different. Women don't
Yeah.
go for glory holes.
Am I supposed to just like bend over on it?
I don't like. I would have to be like a contraption, right? With like maybe like a little curtain so you don't see the person.
Oh my gosh, just a little flower. Oh my god, it's the curtain from The Simpsons. The fucking corn curtain.
I mean, I don't like you'd have to have like a contraption where you could like put your legs in and you
Oh
could
my
like
god, that would be such a fucking hassle. Would it even be worth it at that point?
I mean, aren't glory holes free? So there's that, but
And like the whole point of a glory hole, I'm assuming, is to like have a quick nut. You know, like you're just go in there, do your thing, get out. You know, like you're not trying to hold up the line.
I, I admire your sense of expediency.
You gotta keep things efficient. You know, you gotta keep the system running.
If there was a female equivalent to a glory hole, women would very quickly realize, like, oh, don't wear jeans. You got to wear the skirt or the
Mm,
dress,
mm-hmm.
with
Mm-hmm.
the, crotchless panties.
Oh yes, absolutely,
Not that I would
absolutely.
know anything about that, but just
It's just
saying.
you have to think of it as if you were going to do it. That way you know the most comfortable way to, you know what I mean? Like you have to imagine that it's you that's going to do this, um that's going to go through this experience. So like you want it to be as comfortable as possible for yourself. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't know if I'm
Yeah.
over
It's
explaining it. I'm
it's like
high.
a business that has really good ingress and egress, like you can get in and out. It's on like a corner,
Yes.
you know. That would be the female equivalent of a glory hole. And I would wonder for both men and women, does the glory hole giver, I guess we would call them, are they open to feedback?
Yeah, like do they have like a little complaints corner, like a little box where you can put like feedback and stuff?
Yeah, like
Like
will they take like up, go up, no, faster, slower, faster, slower, to the right, clockwise, no,
like
counterclockwise.
your other left, stupid. Yelp
Left,
for Yelp for the glory holes.
Less teeth.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so good. But yeah, fucking glory hole etiquette. Who would have thought?
I know, and Stanley knew it all. He said that he went to every glory hole on his like when he drove truck. He said drove truck, by the way, guys, in a call. He
I
said
think
drove
it's
truck.
a northern thing, like from somewhere up in like the northern part of the states and Canada. Cause I watch Letterkenny. It's a show about Canadians, and they say it.
It's called Canada.
No, Letterkenny.
Oh, Letterkenny. I love
Yeah,
Letterkenny. Oh yeah.
fucking
Okay,
love
okay.
Letterkenny.
I haven't watched it in a while, but the stuff I've watched is really great. Great, my
And they're
lord.
in
The
one of the
fuck?
later seasons. They say drive truck. So like, I think it's like a northerner thing.
Okay. Yeah. But he said that he had been to like every interstate glory hole on his route.
How do you get a map of those? I need to know. Is there like a Google Earth thing where you can
This
have
is all
pictures?
pre-internet. That's the crazy part. This is all pre-internet.
Damn, word of mouth and shit. Could you imagine? Oh my
Word of
god, if
mouth.
you
Am I right?
Oh
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. More than just word of mouth. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one. This one's called Invincible. Now, we're out of order, so if at any point I say something that is not on your screen, let me know and I'll fix it
Okay.
on my end. So this one's called Invincible. That's the one I'm at.
All right. In I see invisible.
Mhm.
I see
Yes,
an
invisible.
okay. Okay, good. I thought it was just the booze talking. For me, not you.
You're
Um,
good.
no one sees me wherever I go. I think I've written this poem. I sit, I stand, I walk around, but no one ever notices because I'm the little goth girl in the corner. Is it is it the expression of my face that intimidates you? No, it's your fucking ugly mug. Or does my body language tell you to stay away?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I pass I pass by, you never look twice at me. If I'm not in your path, you don't look at all. No smile, no wistful gaze. Those are bestowed on others, not me. Your life goes on, but I am not part of it.
Oh, being so fucking salty, dude. Who hurt you? Like, it's I listen, I love complaining. I'm gonna start this whole rant off with I love complaining. I think complaining is healthy. I think people talking to each other about things they hate can lead to change. It's the first step in change, complaining. So like so like when I hear this motherfucker complain, it makes me cringe. I turn into one of those people that's like, I hate complainers because this dude is complaining about the stupidest fucking shit. Like,
Well,
nobody
again,
gives a fuck.
it's all about not getting pussy.
Like, who fucking cares if this bitch doesn't like you for a fucking reason, dude? She's not interested for a fucking reason. Think about yourself. Like, look inside, homie. If all of the other options have been exhausted, you have to be the problem.
I bet this is the poem that Lucas Werner gave the Starbucks barista.
Fucking love Lucas Moore. Oh my god.
Right? Like it has those total vibes. Like I am deserving of your love and you will not give it to me, you know?
Like where does the entitlement come from? Mommy told you a little too often that you were special, homie.
This is what happens when everyone gets a participation trophy. I mean, I just don't. We all have feelings like this. We have all pined for another, and
Mhm.
they did not notice you. In fact, I have pined for many people. I'll just put it out there that have never noticed me. And you know what? You do a little self reflection. Thank you, Large Father Tron, for the Lucas Werner quoting. Right now, right now, right now, right now. That was beautiful. To Lemma Race. Thank you, Cyber Squeak. Um, but you know what? You do actual real self reflection, and you figure out, why am I not being noticed by the people who I'm attracted to? Am I attracted to the right, like, why am I attracted to these people? Is it because society tells me so? Is it because I liked a movie and I feel like somehow they're representative of me? Like, you do a little self reflection and you make yourself better. And the more you look for I believe, in my experience, the more you are consciously aware and actively looking for a person, you'll never find them.
That's what I think too. I completely agree. Hold on, I'm lighting up. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I really think that the best way to find love and to find like any kind of companionship is to just work on yourself and work on being a companion for yourself, and then that stuff will come find you.
Hmm. And the more that you like pursue your own interests, you'll naturally and organically interact with other people who share those interests and values.
Yep.
And not to
Yep, yep,
say
yep.
I dated a carbon copy of myself, and it was the most boring 6 months of my life. Because who wants to date a mirror?
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
know, you want to be complementary to your partner and to your
Mhm.
mate, not
Mhm.
the same fucking thing. Like, we had the
Keeping things
same shit
interesting.
written on our biker jackets, because
Oh
I was
dang.
I was a little goth girl, and of course I had a motorcycle jacket.
Yeah.
But anyway, but this isn't about this isn't about Kelp Pill being super cringy. This is about Jorrun being super cringy.
But I mean, honestly, even you could be as cringy as you fucking want. You could never get to this level. At least you haven't posted bad poetry.
Oh no, but I found an old journal from when I was 14.
Oh
Dude, that
no.
shit's bad.
And it's so weird because sorry, I'm smoking, but um it's so weird because when I think about like what I was doing or or what I was writing about or what I was feeling at the moment was gonna last forever. And
Hmm.
I didn't see a way out of it no matter how I looked at it because I was so young. But like homie's over here an entire adult writing things as if he's experiencing them for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Do we know when he wrote these? Do we have any idea?
I am not entirely sure. I don't know what the name of the website is, or else I would look it up. Well, hold on, let me see. Let me go look up Jorrun website. Oh, my caps lock's on. I'm like fucking Anthony Palumbo.
Don't get drunk off that.
What's the name? He was 25, 1997. Okay. This was in 1990. Homie was 25? Come on, dog. I'm 25. You can't. This can't. No. I refuse to believe that.
Oh my God, he had just left the church.
Oh, that's right. He left the church. What was he?
Jehovah Witness.
Oh, oh. Mm, mm. Um, if it was any other person, I would say congratulations.
I mean, Tegan identified himself as a Jehovah Witness too, and that was something that he bonded with Jordan about. And Tegan's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I think everyone reacts for or against the religion that they were brought up with. I know I was raised Southern Baptist,
Oof, I'm
believe it or not.
sorry.
You know, you can I firmly believe that you can take positive learnings from any type of experience, even the most terrible, if
Yeah.
you choose to. And that is what I have done, or I feel like I have done with my Southern Baptist upbringing. Um, I got my mom to pay me to go to church for a year. That was good.
Ooh,
I
fuck.
learned entrepreneurship.
Hell yeah. Well, at least something came out of it. Hell yeah.
And then I had green hair, and I made all the other little Southern Baptist girls scared. So that was fun.
Good, good. I wasn't a Southern Baptist. I was Pentecostal. I don't know how you say it in English.
Oh,
I
that's
was
intense.
yeah, the whole fucking running around and I
Oh,
used
lightning bolted each other.
yeah. I used to be like I used to think something was wrong with me because everybody in my family could quote unquote speak in tongues, but I couldn't. So you had like little 9-year-old me just sitting in the church pretending to be speaking in tongues because everybody else was doing it.
Well, to be fair, they were there were probably more people pretending than just you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, there definitely was. Listen, I came out of the church with such a sour taste in my mouth. If you want to drag any church, you have an open platform here.
I mean, that's another stream altogether.
Absolutely, absolutely. I was just sort of general Protestant, but my parents are only semi-religious, and they were taking us to church mostly because it was supposed to be good for the kids. My grandma spoke tongues. My mom is one of those people, like, she said that, like, her grandma would be able to, like, open up a random part of the Bible, pick a random verse, and then do a whole sermon out of it. So, like, I come from, like, deeply religious family, and
Wow.
it's oh boy, it's really annoying. Especially when they make you
Yes.
pray every holiday and you're like, I've told you I don't want to do it." But no, go ahead and pray for us. All right, bitch.
Wow. I can definitely see frustration. I would definitely react with that same type of frustration when you're like, I just want to be like chill and relax and spend time with my family, and
Yeah.
you're making it the most unenjoyable thing ever. Thank you.
Yes, it's so fucking awkward. Okay, so this one, it wasn't invisible. This one is okay. Ooh, I'm excited for this next one. The title is Disgust.
Ooh, okay, let me find that one because I think I saw it, but it is in a different order.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
All right. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah, of course. This one's nice and short. Disgust. Sick of always drawing the shortest straw. Oh my god,
Yeah.
here we fucking go.
It's always
Sick of
about
being
me.
yes. Sick of being passed over and by. What? Sick of being passed over and by.
Like
Okay.
sick of being passed by.
Oh,
Like
okay,
what?
okay.
He's separating his fucking prepositions like an asshole.
Oh my god. Stanley left his church with a sour taste in his mouth too. Joey. That's good
Joey,
though.
god damn you. Was it a little bit like uncooked pancake batter?
Cooked pan. Who the fuck was it that said that? Oh my god.
It was
Un
Babst.
uncooked pancake batter. Jesus.
It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Vomiting, vomiting, vomiting always from the loathing of being last in line in love. What?
I
Vomiting
keep
always from the loathing of being last in line in love.
Maybe he needs to see like a medical professional or something. That ain't normal.
Homie's having a stroke. Do you smell toast, Jorrun? Left for dead, surviving on my own. No one caring for me except me. You're gonna turn me into a sniper, aren't you? What?
What?
No, you're not. Oh, excuse me? What?
He is taking a firm stand on not becoming an incel sniper.
So, sniper is a term for something?
A sniper, like a guy with a gun?
Okay, I thought that's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe it was like a term like simp or something like that, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I don't think it's been appropriate that way. At least I don't think that's the way Jordan. I think he's saying like I'm not. You're going to turn me into someone who wants to murder people, but I'm going to
Mhm.
resist you.
What the fuck? Like, so like I want to kind of analyze this one a little bit deeper because it is kind of short. So sick of always drawing the shortest straw. So he's mad because he seems to always get the short end of the stick. Okay, sick of being passed over and by. He wants people to notice him.
Mm-hmm.
Vomiting always from the loathing of being last in line.
In love.
So so you're vomiting, you feel so bad about something that you're vomiting. Is that maybe what he's trying to say?
He makes himself sick. He's so sick of these bitchy cunts that never take his flirtation positively.
Oh yes, stuck up bitches.
That's right. Because we don't want to rub that stupid fucking noggin of his.
Want to rub his genie lamp?
I am actually
Ew.
the biggest surprise in these is there is very little genie, magic,
Yes.
barbarian imagery in all of these.
That is true. That is true. We're gonna go ahead and commend him for that. Maybe he didn't figure it out yet.
I don't know. I think it would have made it by far more enjoyable and interesting to if that would have been personal. That would have been
Yes.
unique. These are all like, it's the lowest common denominator of language.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Cybersqueak. Maybe he wasn't into genies just yet. Like maybe it formed a little with age.
Donde is the resident Jorrun expert, but I believe he got into I Dream of Genie pre-internet.
Hmm. Well,
So I think he was making. I think he didn't know that it. I think. Let me just retrace my thought here. He didn't know. He was still had shame about it. He
yeah.
hadn't found an outlet, so he was hiding it.
Sorry,
That's
sip of
my.
water.
Oh, sorry, sip of water.
um, but his angel fire and his geosites, geocities, geosite sites are concurrent. I don't know what
Oh.
the fuck that means.
So Angel Fire and GeoCities were like the first websites that like random people could like register for and put shit like this up.
Oh my god,
And
I feel like such a fucking baby.
and like they were known for having like really shitty 8-bit music and gifs of flames. Like every hardcore person who put anything up on Angel Fire, am I right, old boomers in the chat, had like animated fire gifs on their fucking shit. Like I am so surprised there isn't like a little fire gif on either side of disgust. Like the shittiest fire gif you can ever think of.
Oh, I'm sure if I just Google fire GIF, it's gonna pop up one of the first ones.
Like I cannot tell all of you people that I thank my lucky stars every day there was no internet when I was in high school. I would be in prison. I would be I would be sent to an island or something. There would be Oh, the image links were all broken. That he fucking had the fire gif, I assure you, especially with the red text. It's a giveaway.
Oh my god, I wish I could see it. I wish I could see it. Look up the Hypnospace Outlaw. It was the Angel Fire GeoCities vibe for sure. Hold on. Hypnospace Outlaw?
Oh,
Hypnospace Outlaw.
I'll probably have a flashback.
Oh wow, okay. I see it. I see it. Okay. Well that's cool when other people do it.
I mean,
Like
it's cool if people are going for like the kind of the cringy retro, like the 80s synth pop that's kind of popular these days. With
yeah,
like the purple and the grid lines and all that. Like
the
that stuff's
neon
awesome,
pink.
but I think it goes back to like when we make fun of Jorrun or other predators, we're just making fun of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this next one is called Unstoppable, or which one do you have that's next after that one?
I do have Unstoppable.
Okay, cool.
I will. This one has grave in it, so it's compulsory for me to read it.
Of course.
Dig the grave, throw me in, cover me with dirt. I dig myself out and haunt you down and make you hurt. I'm giving nothing and rejected by fate. I'm given nothing and rejected by fate. My anger keeps me alive till the last laugh is mine. You will sit up and take notice. You will acknowledge. You will learn.
Oh my god, calm down.
And Angry Man is angry, right?
Who the fuck? Who the fuck? What? No, sir. You need to sit down, okay? Calm yourself. Pipe the fuck down for a second, okay? Jesus.
But this is, I think, the most authentic thing we've read so far, that Jorrun is angry at all the people who get pussy.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's pissed off and I'm given nothing and rejected by fate. That fucking line says it all, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he wanted to do something like really visceral and heavy with dig the grave, throw me in, cover me with dirt.
Oh,
It,
that's drama.
it reminds me of a line of a song that I really like by Poppy. Um and it goes, bury me 6 feet deep, cover me in concrete, make me into a street, or turn me into a street. Like now that's gritty. That's a little shocking and but dig the grave, throw me in, cover me with dirt. That sounds like a fucking nursery rhyme.
Oh, yeah. And that whole, like, you will acknowledge me, like, that speaks to his ego.
Mhm. He thinks he deserves that acknowledgement and respect.
This sounds like angry Chris Chan to me. Like, I
Mhm.
deserve a boyfriend free girl.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It sounds well, actually, I was gonna say it sounds like early Chris Chan, but no, it kind of sounds like modern Chris Chan, where they're out here claiming that they're Jesus.
Oh man, that's just crazy talk, right?
Like, I'm literally doing my O face right now. So let's chat. If Jordan lost his virginity, it was definitely long after after this, right? I don't know. I feel like he would have lost it in high school. Like in his like, cuz you know how like the band, I don't know if like this, cuz I'm assuming we went to high school in completely different times. I went to high school in the 2010s. So
Oof. Let's just say my first year of high school was still in the 80s.
dang, girl.
I know, I'm a fucking boomer. I'm an old lady.
But like I remember like the band kids would be all over each other. Like it was just like the like group of like 20 band kids and they were all dating each other and they were always all over each other. So I feel like if he was like in a speech group or like a drama group or something in school where like it was just hormone central.
And no one wanted to touch Jordan. Yeah, for me, I
Yeah.
remember it was the theater kids who were all fucking each other.
Yeah, and like they were into it. Like they would basically like be dry humping in the hallway before class.
Oh my.
Like they got weird. We had to like some kids got like suspended and stuff for doing that kind of shit. Like which is why I'm saying that like maybe it happened like in high school or wherever he was more exposed to people, because I feel like as he got older he sort of became more of a recluse and that's why he started with the improv group.
I would tend to agree because I think high school Jordan is probably like no personality Jordan,
Hmm.
and some girls are okay with that. Like they'll mess around with a dude with no personality, but they're not
Oh
going to
yeah.
mess around with a Jordan personality.
Yeah,
Um,
you're right.
kind of like Lauren. If there was any period in Lauren's life where he got laid, it was like between 17 and 20 because he
Hmm.
didn't look like an ogre during those times, and his eyes were still okay and not trying to escape his face. So, I think the same applies to Jordan. I think he was like nondescript, no personality, wasn't wasn't the dude who like drools on himself all day and his shirt doesn't cover his stomach and still goes to school that way. He wasn't
Yeah.
that kid. He was just this like no name. No one really knew. Like everyone was like, "What's your name again?" "Oh, I've been in your same like homeroom for the last 3 years." "Really? Who are you?" Like he was that kid.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Because he was just in it for the breeds. Yeah. He had an
He's
entire page of
always,
Genie
yeah.
pics. And if the links weren't broken, you bet they were wiggling 8-bit Genie gifs. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's oh my god, there'd be so many like lamps and smoke and stuff. Oh god, that's so gross. And like that has so many levels to it because it's like he wants somebody who's like super submissive and has to do what he fucking because I think that the fact that you're like a slave to him and like you have to do what he wants, I think that's a thing that he's into.
He's definitely into it, but the most creative thing he can think of is like make me dinner and like sweep the floor and well, as Jordan, like Jordan's like brand, like flavor of being assertive is, and you could blow me if you wanted, you know.
Oh, baby. Oh, sweetie. Honey, get to the back of the line. You still got a ways to go.
Damn straight.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the end of that one. What else do I have? What do you have next?
I have what if.
What if? Okay. I'm gonna put that up. Okay. Do you want to take it?
I'll take it. And I put it in my pocket. Sorry. This is
Good, you're
this is
good.
three cocktail kelpie here trying to be funny.
It's okay.
Um
It was cute.
what if what if I'm no good at what I want to try?
Oh
What
boy.
what if I can't think of what to write? You stop writing, asshole. What
Yeah.
if no one likes what I do? What if people start to laugh too? Oh, he's rhyming. What if talent, quote unquote, talent, really, oh, here we go, is a magic
Mm,
only certain people have, and the rest of us are left to grope in the darkness, unfulfilled and in mental distress? What if I am failing? Shall my self respect go down and become naught? What if I then forget what I'm good at and all the things by my works I've got? I don't know what that sentence
oh
means.
fuck.
What the fuck is this? Hmm.
Why is it so long, dog?
Why are there so many M's? And he fucking did an ellipses wrong. And I think everyone knows my love of the ellipses. And you fucking don't put 5 periods in an ellipses, asshole. Sorry.
You just why didn't you just finish two? Why not just make two of them?
Or why don't you just not even incorporate the word into a poem? Maybe.
Oh my god, this guy's
Maybe
fucking
that's
stupid.
that's something you would maybe do if you performed it live, maybe? So maybe this is more of like an asterisk type, like kisses your
Yeah, yeah,
hand
yeah. He's
type of thing.
indicating.
What if I destroy the naysayers by my trying my best until I succeed and nothing and no one can command or stop?
Hmm.
Always a possibility. Yes.
What? First of all of your fucking fears have become a reality, motherfucker. You dug this grave for yourself, though. Like, none of us had anything to do with it. You
This is
just.
prophetic.
Honestly, it is. It is. If you could have seen yourself 20 years later, oh my gosh, you poor fucking idiot. You poor fucking idiot. Pobrecito, as my mom would say.
Cookie Whoopie Pie is telling me I have to yell the words in capital.
Always a possibility, yes!
Yeah.
No Ruber. I want to be top.
Go put that in the refrigerator.
We're getting a lot of Anthony Palumbo tonight.
Well, Anthony Palumbo was Jordan's favorite predator.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the only one he like knew because he
I think he
really
knew a
didn't
couple Lauren quotes and a couple Palumbo and like one Dan Allen line.
like why not put a little bit of effort into faking it? Like just Google like Google any predator and then just find one obscure fact that not a lot of people know and like make that the factoid that you use. You know, to like make yourself at least look a little bit more like you're involved.
Or really, you don't even have to watch TCAP. You just have to watch like the chat at Sundays with Cod.
Mhm. Honestly, and just pick up whatever the fuck they say.
You know, because people repeat, because it's kind of like this convergence when there is a very appropriate predator quote. You'll see two or three people put it in the chat, within like,
Mhm.
20, 30 seconds. Like it is easy to learn TCAP quotes just from watching our live streams.
Yeah. Just by going in, and honestly, it happens so fucking often. Like you could tune in at any point and there will definitely be some kind of reference in the chat or on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So
Absolutely.
homie didn't even have to try hard to fake it. But he didn't even want to put forth the effort to that. Maybe that's what he was talking about in his one fucking poem about not caring.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You do not say that kind of things.
I
I don't even want
don't.
this cookie.
There you go. See, case, case and point.
Thank you, Joey. Okay, which one do you have next?
I have kill fear.
Oh my gosh.
This one's a long. This one looks like it's wordy.
Hold on, I gotta. Oh my god. Hold up, my fucking shit's being stupid. Okay, kill fear. I got it right here.
Fear says, if you try, you will fall. It will take you forever. You're wasting your time. You look like a fool. Everyone who sees you will point and laugh. You'll embarrass yourself. It's not worth the effort. You'll never get anywhere. Be easy on yourself. You have to realize you can't do what other people can. You're going to hurt yourself. What's everyone going to think? This is a bad idea. It's too hard slash far slash long to do.
Mm.
Give up before it's too late. You still have time to turn back around. You'll never make it. See what I'm doing. See what I'm doing. I'm carving a stone, a tombstone. It reads, here lies fear. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
1972 to 1997, RIP. Every time I silence fear, I become more bold slash vibrant slash exciting slash confident.
Gross.
I I grow happier knowing that as I do, that we regret what don't do far more than we ever regret. I don't know what that means. What we do, I do not spend my days wishing, regretting events missed and opportunities lost. I face the challenge, and when it is over, I feel so alive. I forget the fear I had all along the way. Ah, yes, to feel alive. That is that not what we are all long for? Our favorite goal? Attain, attain, attain. But I'm so scared. Fear is your only God. And what a God he is, with no love or genuine concern for you. His only desire is to dwarf your personal growth and hold you back, keep you tied down. Now I stand before you, happy, alive, vibrant, and thrilled I was able to do this. How? By killing fear.
This one kind of pisses me off. Oh, like it really does. It pisses me off. Like, has he ever been in a situation at this point in his life that he could say that he was genuinely scared? I
I mean, I don't know, but maybe scared of going to hell if he grew up in a very religious household.
like,
Maybe.
cuz like certain things will put fear into you, but like I'm talking about your stomach sinking all the way down to your asshole and feeling a knot in your throat but not being able to cry and being just paralyzed in fear. Like feeling genuine fear, like being scared of something or anxious about something, that's, totally valid, and everybody feels that, but has this person ever actually felt fear?
I
In
think he
order
does now.
in order to kill your fear for something, in order to get over your fear of something, you have to have a fear of something to begin with. When Wes talked down to him, but that was the future.
Yeah, this
Like,
is. I'm sorry, please continue.
I'm sitting here and like I don't want to like I don't want to like sit here and like the only things that I can compare his words to are my own experiences. So like
Absolutely.
so when I think of killing fear, I think of finally, overcoming my I'm going to be like fucking Queen of Spades, overcome my PTSD and that crippling fear that I'm sorry, not crippling, but debilitating fear that I feel in certain situations. I could not imagine killing that fear and getting over that fear enough to put it down into words. And it's such a distinct feeling. It's so visceral and so real to me that thinking about it makes me anxious. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, why is it that this motherfucker has the audacity to say that he's killed fear when he's never even felt it?
And I think the dates are relative to the same being around 25, 72 to 97. I think that's when he wrote the poem, I would guess. And to your point, I've had issues that filled me with fear, uh things I needed therapy for,
Mhm. Mhm. Of
and
course.
to someone to just use such a milk toast, like such a milk toast vocabulary and cliche phraseology to
Mhm.
make up some bullshit about how he killed fear is insulting, to people who
Mhm.
do deal with fear on a daily basis.
Absolutely. I think that's what I'm not pissed off. I'm insulted.
And on a very lighthearted level, when I saw the attain, 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 my mind immediately went to my favorite Jean Cocteau film. I know, sorry, it's very
Mhm.
obscure, but it's in French, and so there's this scene where he's listening. It's a modern, well, not modern really now, but at the time a modern retelling of the myth of Orpheus, who travels to Hades to get his beloved back. It's a beautiful love story between two people. Someone who would go to hell and back literally to get his
Yeah,
beloved.
yeah.
And in
Oh.
the and he's just about to enter this home, which it becomes symbolic of Hades. And on the radio, because it's France right after the World War II, so there's still a lot of like crazy stuff going on. And the announcer is like, "Écoutez, écoutez, écoutez," like listen, listen, listen. And that
Yeah.
just like filled my head, and I was just like, yeah, Jordan doesn't know who Jean Cocteau
He would
is.
never. He would
I mean,
never.
I'm sure many people don't know who Jean Cocteau is, but I totally recommend
Especially
googling it.
Jorrun.
But especially like he's using this device because like repetition and callbacks are a part of what makes a writer good. Any type of writer, lyrical, comedy, drama,
Mhm.
whatever. And he's like doing repetition in the worst way possible, and again, not putting a goddamn space between his commas.
Yeah.
I think
Uh,
I'm most
I
angry at the grammar. I'm starting to think my hatred of Jorrun is punctuation and grammar based.
like, this is an entire 25-year-old. Like, did you not go to 3rd grade, dude? That's when they teach you how to use commas and shit. Like, I know it was a long time ago, and honestly, for a 25-year-old, it would be a long time ago, but, like, I remember, how to use commas. I remember how to use periods.
I mean,
You couldn't have
Jordan didn't have
forgotten.
Grammarly, but goddamn, like, and there's a fucking question mark between for and R. Like, you couldn't even give this a once over. Like, even I would have caught the random question mark between
Yes,
two words
and you know
in the middle of a
what?
sentence.
I think that because he was posting this on a website, the question marks might be something to do with coding.
Maybe, but again, he didn't even try to fix it.
So, yeah, obviously, duh, but, like, I think that's where they come from, because like, they're always, like I mean, obviously, they'd always be at the end of the fucking I'm high as fuck. Obviously, they'd be at the end of the sentence. It's punctuation, you fucking idiot. Duh. No,
But
they're just
again,
gonna be a go
no,
ahead.
finish your thought, please.
No, I completely lost it. It's fine. Go ahead.
Well, I think it just goes to show like how he is so like one take Jordan.
Mhm. Yeah, he thinks he doesn't need another, and it's actually kind of pathetic.
I mean, it just shows like he doesn't even respect his own shitty poems enough to
To
like
give them a
read
once
them
over.
again. Yeah. Like I write one sentence on my community tab and I'm like checking it. Like, once I hit post, I just make sure it renders correctly.
Yeah. Fucking double, triple check it, because fuck, like, miscommunications, I think, are my worst fear. I hate having to like re-explain myself or like clear things up or like go back and fix things. Like I hate that. So I make sure that right before it gets posted, everything is correct. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like rule number 1 of anything like that. Jeez, it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
Jordan needs a copy editor.
Yeah. He's pretending to be a poet, and most good poems are about human emotions that he doesn't fully understand, in my opinion. That makes sense, some jealous basement dweller.
I would go with that. He's like I don't think he's a psychopath because I do think his emotions, especially when we see his real emotions come out, I think those are genuine, but he doesn't he's trying to write poems on genuine experiences he has never had.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I am just genuine, and I feel genuinely insulted by a lot of the things that Jorrun does, because he has interests in the same things that I have interests in, and it's like, how dare you take these things that I hold so near and dear to me and taint them with your stupid fucking cliches and Hallmark quotes?
So if I told you I was wearing a high pony, what would you say?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I could not I wouldn't be able to control my horny level. I wouldn't. I'm
Sorry, I did not
sorry, but
mean
you
to make light of your very
Oh, of
cogent
course. Of course not. I love making light of my own
exposition.
shit.
But I just had, when you said that you share interests with Jordan, I couldn't
Oh, of course.
resist.
I'm so into genies. So into genies. Like, I have been a genie for Halloween for the last like 10 years. And I mean
Wow.
that.
I mean, I have a genuine interest in like exoticism, and I have ever since I was a little girl. Like I always watched like the PBS, specials where they like go to India and like just like do like film in India, or you know things like that. But and so I think that is what I kind of shared with Jordan's interest on that level. I mean, I loved Jin. I thought Jin were very fascinating. I grew up So being an 80s kid, I was really into Dungeons and Dragons.
Of
I
course.
fucking read Deities and Demigods and the Monster Manual and Fiend Folio like they were fucking novels. And I mean, do I know what the Eye of the Beholder looks like? Yes, I do, because of the Monster Manual. And and not only did I learn like comparative cultures when you learn like the deities from the different,
Mhm.
sources, it gave me like an appreciation of the exotic, which I think I've carried my entire life. And to see him just so poorly execute on that is just
Mhm.
so disappointing and offensive at many times.
Anthony R made a did to answer ask the question. The only genie I know is the one from Aladdin. Like, how do you have a genie fetish? I hear genie and I think about Robin Williams. So the fetish thing, first of all, he fetishizes other races very much, so very much. He is obsessed with melanated women.
He exhibits the same excitement over nachos as he does women of Hispanic descent.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Anthony R. Yeah, he fetishizes Mexican women, women from Latin America in general, and most definitely women of Middle Eastern descent
Except for the
because of the
Asian
whole,
ladies.
except for the Asian ladies,
The Asian
apparently.
ladies don't like Jordan all that much.
I,
According to him. I mean, those
why
are
did
his
he
words, not
say
mine.
that?
I think he thinks that way. Like I think there's no buffer. There is no buffer with Jordan. There's no mystique. There's no like hidden meaning. If he said like, I don't know why the Asian ladies don't like me, like that's what it is. There's no hidden meaning to that.
He shot his shot. I think that's how you say it. I'm really high. Um, I forget it. I lost the thought. Anyway, fucking lost it. Um, but yeah, no, it's deeply insulting. It's deeply insulting.
Agreed.
Oh, Duchess is drunk. Enjoy it.
I'm Kelpie three. I'm three cocktail Kelpie.
Three cocktail coffee.
I'm three cocktail Kelpie.
We need to make you a theme song. Okay, do you want to move on to the next one?
Is that would be nothing kills me?
Yes, nothing kills me. Oh, hold on. I got what if still okay. Okay, nothing kills me.
Fear can keep me paralyzed. Hatred makes all red before my eyes, but nothing kills me. Disappointment drowns my soul in the coldest waves. Jealousy burns me with its scorching rays,
Oh
but
boy.
nothing ever kills me. Are you a zombie? That would be interesting. If you wrote a poem about being a zombie, that would be validly interesting, but no. Depression holds me fast in a vice like grip. I waste all my life waiting to come in my ship? What?
Aha,
He wants to come in a ship? What?
bros.
But still I stay alive. Friends come, relationships grow, lovers leave and warm bonds grow cold. Yet still I survive. Another morning comes and I wake, more woes come my way, and all it I do take. Fuck me.
Jesus.
It still hasn't killed me. The end often looms, but never does it come. Bad news goes away, or to whence it came from. An end to the pain always thrilled me. That's you're fucking lying there, fucking Jordan. You wouldn't know pain if it literally bit you in the ass. So hardship often comes and its pain often stings, but I survive and live for the good things, and never does it kill me. I think this poem killed me.
I think so too. I think so too. This is just as insulting as the last one, if not more. Um, because I listen, I hate comparing myself to everyone. I hate saying that like, oh, me, but like it's the only perspective I have to compare this to.
Right. I mean, you can't say like the point of reference for me to analyze his poetry is George Washington. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
not gonna work.
So like I feel like if for any of us, I think in the chat, if we put Jorrun in the position of our worst experience, like one of the worst things that you've ever experienced, whatever it is, if you put not Lauren, Jorrun through that, he wouldn't have survived it.
No, no.
I
I
I
don't
don't.
think Jordan would have survived my chat with Jordan.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's fucking true. Cause like, oh my god, it's just
I mean, once again, like, I don't think there's been a unique personal experience that he has described in any of the poems we have looked at so far. Everything is a cliche, everything is overused metaphors and analogies, and even his fucking adjectives are fucking. I've seen better poetry on a greeting card.
seriously. You could go to the Dollar Tree and go to the greeting card section and get yourself better literature.
Hmm. And that, I think we all have, anyone who's tried to write has gone through a phase where it's like, you look back and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I wrote that. But what does this fucking dude do? He like says yes and fucking puts it online.
This is great. People are gonna fucking love this
Yeah.
post.
It's gonna get me pussy. I am a fucking mopey poet. It's gonna get me pussy. That is what everything Jordan does ultimately is about getting pussy. And
Hmm.
even his poems about not getting pussy are in effort to get him pussy.
Yep. Yep. He is hoping to get some pity kitty. Um
He is definitely into the pity kitty, and I am totally taking that as a phrase.
he wants
Mommy,
some of that pity kitty and he just can't
doggy
get it.
mommy, and kitty kitty are now mine. I'm taking them over.
You're welcome.
I will say trademark Mr. and Mrs. Ravioli, but I am
Absolutely. Go ahead and take
franchising
them.
those terms to use them whenever
Take
I
them.
feel.
Hello, evil little McNuggets.
And
Well, yeah, you are pretty late, but nah, it's okay.
the real question is, are you drunk yet, evil little McNuggets?
Yeah, you gotta be some kind of intoxicated.
That's right. No
Y-
sobriety in the chat, Kelpie says. And I'm wearing the crown tonight.
Yep. Y'all already heard it. I would change the sign, but I don't have the sign. Y'all are allowed to come.
Ooh, can I take a moment? I might need a wet wipe though.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yaha!
That's great. That's great.
No one clipped that, by the way.
That was Kelp's O face.
Yeah, if okay, so if someone asked you legitimately, it's day one of talking to one of your many minions online, okay? I'm sure you get them all the time.
Oh, of course.
It's day one, right? You're just talking, you're like, oh, blah 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 blah. And then they're like, yeah, I want to see your O face. Like you don't know their name, like not even a fake name, like you just know their handle. You don't know anything about them. You've confirmed their age. That's it. Like, isn't that a huge red flag?
I feel I feel like anybody with a brain understands that if it's too good to be true, then it probably is.
Right. If anyone starts a conversation with a dink pic for the Kelpie or a vagina prick, I'm not, I like the ladies as much as I like the gentlemen. if you start a conversation with me and that is like the first or second thing you send, yeah, I don't think you're real.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also
And won't
just
show me their face. Like he never got a picture until much later of her
homie was
face.
just fucking lost in the puss, I guess.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't mean to.
No, 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 you're good. You're good. I don't even remember what the fuck I was gonna say. I got weed brain. What the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even remember. Anyway, is that the last one?
It
No, I
is.
think we have like one or two.
Oh, I think I have two more. I would like to say I probably have another 15, 20 minutes that I can
Okay, well, do you want to
spare.
just go ahead and cut it up? Cut it out, like
Oh,
go
let's
ahead
do
and end it
one
here.
more for the road. Let's do
Okay,
one
okay,
more for the road. I've got either Slay the Beast, which sounds interesting, or The First Step, which sounds pathetic.
okay. Let's do Slay the Beast.
Let's do Slay the
Oh
Beast.
God, this background.
Oh, okay. I think I can read it. Slay the Beast. Do whatever you must to kill your Goliath. Okay, first of all, my cute little red-eared slider that I've had for 22 fucking years is named Goliath, and I'm offended that the word Goliath is.
Oh, so cute.
I know he's adorable. He's got really long fingernails. I love him to death.
Oh.
Anyway, show him no mercy. He'll torture you the same if he gets the chance again. If you turn back to your old ways, you'll become a pile of. Oh, I was going to say shit, but he said salt. Show no fear or indecision. It may cost you your life. Take as long as you must. Get all the help you can. You'll need it. Fight even when you're exhausted, till your last breath. Never forget the pain you were subjected to on your good days. Don't forget it, but keep it in the back of your mind. Stand on his grave till you're sure that he's dead. Only a fool underestimates his enemy. Feel not fear, but anger during all the confrontations. Nothing in this world feels quite as good as overcoming a mountainous obstacle, knowing that you did it and it didn't just go away or was taken from you. It won't happen in a day, perhaps not even a year. But if you keep fighting, even though you fail, you will never truly be a failure.
Oh my fucking God. Shut up. Who the fuck
So
gave this bitch the talking stick?
I don't know who gave him the talking stick, but I'm offended at his very pedestrian ways of using amazing, say what you will about the Old Testament. It had some pretty fucking crazy shit stories in there. And he's saying Goliath, like kill your Goliath, like David and Goliath, like kill
Yeah,
your
yeah.
giant, you know.
Like,
And then the whole like pile of salt is a reference to the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, because
mm-hmm.
Lot's wife turned around to look at Sodom as it was burning, and she turned into a pile of salt. So he's using them in the most pedestrian ways. It's almost like if you are ever going to make a literary reference to Sodom and Gomorrah, please use the image of Lot's wife turning around and as a metaphor for looking back on your old ways. Like it's so fucking obvious. It's like why use an analogy if you're gonna fucking explain it, single entendre?
That's good. Oh my God. It's it's ridiculous. It feels like he's dumbing it down for us. I feel like he's writing in in this sort of like overly explanatory way, if that makes sense, because he wants to dumb it down for his audience. He doesn't think the audience is smart enough to get what he's really trying to say.
I agree, but I think he's kind of in that group too, ultimately. Like, he doesn't understand the metaphor, so he's trying to, like, explain it to himself. I don't know.
Oh,
That could be the vodka talking. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else I could add to this that we haven't already said. Like, this guy fucking sucks. Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
And I think, I mean, to your point though, I definitely get the feeling he is talking down his nose to us.
Oh yeah, I feel that in all of his poems and like when he sings and stuff, like he kind of does he kind of acts like a adult in a kids show, you know what I mean? How they're
Oh
like,
my God.
"Okay,
Yes, that voice, that like, yes, yes, that is perfect
now we're gonna
actually.
do this. All right, boys and girls." Like, oh my God.
And he literally uses that,
Hmm.
like that trope in like half of the original shit he made for our community.
Quote unquote original.
Quote unquote original.
Well, do you have anything else to add to this lovely piece of art?
Jorrun sucks big bag of donkey dicks.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, honestly.
And thank you so much for inviting me on your stream. I shall genuflect in your general direction and give you back your crown.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's still warm. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just end our call. I'll send you a quick message on Discord to give you a big thank you. But I'm gonna play the exit song. And you guys have a good night. Thank you for being on. Thank you for coming. Thank you for reading these. You did so much better than I could have ever done because
Oh,
I suck at reading. I'm so fucking dyslexic.
I was trying to chew the scenery a little. I hope it wasn't too cringy.
No, it was great. It was very well done.
But I had such a good time. Thank you for allowing me to shit on Jordan with you. It's now
Of
my new hobby.
course. It's so fun, isn't it?
I love July. I think I love July more than like Thanksgiving now.
Same, same, same.
But you have a fantastic evening
You do too.
and good evening also to Mr. Ravioli.
He's already asleep.
Oh my gosh, quick, do something naughty.
Oh my god, motherfucker, he's awake.
Oh shit. He's a
He's
he's a
he's
sneaky
awake.
one, isn't he?
He's dying. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I'm not going to take any more of your time. You have a great night.
You do the same. Thank you. And
Bye
thank you
bye.
everyone for showing up. Auf Wiedersehen.
Okay, guys. So that was that. Thank you so much for being here. That was really, really fun. I was really looking forward to it. And I had a great, great fucking time. So I'm gonna leave you with an exit song and we'll see you whenever we see you. Bye bye.